Good morning and welcome to what is about to be the final commute with Faery. I am Krymsyn Faery and I'm commuting to my job that I'm about to go in and quit. So, still actually at my house because I was trying to see if I could move my camera, but no, because when I try to do that it flips my image over and it's just weird. So I don't know if I can flip it back over. I haven't played around with the tester. Maybe I'll do that later. So I guess my vlogging is going to have to continue with let me adjust the heat here, with at home and as I'm commuting to parties for my job, which those will be even more seldom because usually they're on the weekends right now. And I'm not quite booked every weekend. I'm trying to get to that point. So we shall see. As my camera just falls to the ground. Okay, fear not, thine people, I will save you. Oh my goodness. I really can't believe that happened again. Let me see. Get you all situated. And I pulled over, by the way. Okay. Goodness. Stay. Oh. I'm actually texting one of my good friends that just quit the same company I worked for. She left, like, I guess it's been about a month now. And it was during a week that I was not feeling so well. So she was supposed to finish her last day on a Friday. And I see her post on Facebook her goodbye to everyone, and I'm like, well, wait a minute, your last day's not till Friday. And then she messaged me back saying that she just couldn't take it anymore, that it was just too difficult for her to stay for those final few days. So I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling the same way. My BFF that moved to Las Vegas felt the same way, and hell, I didn't even put in a 2 weeks notice, because if I put in a notice that I'm going to be resigning, then the company has every right to move up my resigning to whatever date they feel like, because I had intentions of quitting anyway. And I was not doing anybody any favors. So, I'm already late. It's about 20 after 9. So I'm more than an hour past my shift start time, with no call, no show so far. That doesn't mean much because of my FMLA. They could really be thinking that it's just me not coming in today, and then my schedule will be updated in a little bit whenever I can get to it, notifying them. Hell, I can even go a whole day and not notify them and have everything covered. But I'm not working today, so there's no point in me calling in FMLA. Because that's what I told my husband that I would do, just so that we didn't have any, like, tardy issues. And I'm like, I don't care. Which, by the way, Saturday when I went into work, I was not tardy. I actually came in. If I had gotten off the camera with you guys just a few minutes sooner, I would have had a few minutes. But I got there just in time, and then I had to go take care of some things, use the restroom and whatnot. And I just put my phone in a code that means that I'm kind of working in between calls. It's a penalizing code. It counts against my time. But I didn't really care, because I wasn't late, so I didn't care. I was there. I even got an email from my boss 10 minutes later saying, "Hey, glad you made it. I hope you're having a good day. Blah, blah, blah." Blah. I may have to put on my sunglasses. I don't know yet. Ugh. Like, build up on my eyes. I just woke up about an hour ago. I've not eaten anything yet today. I feel like that would make me kind of nauseous. I hate to do this wasted drive up there. If I didn't have to get personal articles, whatever, personal belongings out of my desk, I would be long hitting the road. I wouldn't go back. Because, well, I have a really nice lunch bag in the fridge. I need to remember that. In fact, I should start a tick list. Let's see. Tick. There it is. Oh, looks like they're going to start putting in the lights for the intersection. Walmart today. Grab lunch bag from refrigerator. Check locker for Sam's belongings. Oh, I didn't do speech. Check locker 7 for Sam's belongings. Close enough. Oh. Talk to John about a buyout on my contract. Letter to be sent to my house. Next month would have been 4 years with me starting with the company. Those are really the 3 main things that I just need to not forget. I'll close that for now. I made sure I took a Xanax before I left the house because, like I said, my confrontation is I start to cry. I'm probably gonna cry anyway. I'm slightly hoping that my boss begs me to stay, and then I just take today off as an FMLA day anyway. Because what happened was another coworker who was in regular customer service found a job that was 3 blocks from my house, so she decided that she was going to quit. The stress of the place will get to anybody after time. That's why people move around from department to department, and there's not many of the originals that are left in customer service that were there before me. So, people are trying to put in their 1 year, and then they're bouncing out of that department if they can, if there's openings. And there's openings everywhere. And then the company minimum is you have to stay in that department for a year before you can move to another department. And it's not a bad thing to actually move around, because then you become well-rounded and experienced about all kinds of different company aspects. I had applied for a half customer service, half subject matter expert position. And this is like a year and a half ago. My date's probably a little wrong. I just don't remember. But, in any case, I didn't get the position, and it was really disheartening because I wanted to get out of customer service, but at the same time, though it wasn't my ultimate goal position, it would have been a step in the right direction and easily transitionable. Hello, Mr. Groundhog. Sorry, I'm like spacey. I wanted to do this vlog. I really did. I wanted to talk to you guys. And the biggest reason for me doing this is for my mental health. The stress of the job itself seems to be triggering my manic episodes. With the anxiety, mostly just the anger, though. The manic portion of my bipolar disorder. I did start taking my previous medications again, and I think today is the 5th day that I'll be on them. It's only half of the dose level that I was on before, but it's better than not taking anything, because my body has had now a dependency on whatever that drug does, but the chemical balance that it creates. So taking that away completely, I think I'll be worse than I was before without medicine. So I don't know. My husband doesn't like the idea because he thinks that it's actually dangerous for me to do something like that, and that I might make things worse for me because I'm messing around with my own medications. But the thing is, all I did was the same thing in reverse. So I didn't want to be on that other drug anymore. It was drugs, a candy list of stuff. The only thing I'm keeping is the Xanax, because nobody would freaking prescribe that to me before. Well, my primary health doctor says he wasn't allowed to, because that's more of a behavioral health kind of drug. Will you guys move over so I can get on the turnpike? Thank you. I am a lady after all. Do I have to lift my skirt? Goodness. So, I wore makeup yesterday. It's making my eyes kind of feel funny. I always feel like after I put my mascara on, even when I take it off, I feel like it's still there. But I have this great product from Mary Kay that I think is from my own original set, so it's almost 10 years old. It works just fine. They say makeup's only good for like 3 years and then you should pitch it. That's bullshit. That's just a ploy to get people to buy more makeup whenever it's the 3-year mark. Of course, our products have a 1-year shelf life, and I don't know about that because I haven't had anything for a year. One of a product that I have from another company told me right on the bottle it expired in 2015, so it had a 5-year shelf life. And see, and Chris is 6, so it must have been similar to then, or, well, I mean, he was a baby, so, let's see. I'm gonna say it was like 6 years ago. Yeah, it had to be, because 7 would be, I'd be pregnant with him, 6 would be, he'd be a baby. So, it was like 6.5 years ago, because he was like new baby. I went to a Bureau Mass party to my girlfriend's apartment, and I still have all the products that I bought then. Sorry, excuse me, guys. What was I gonna say about it? Oh, we have this spray that I didn't even realize, because I haven't used it in a while, and it's actually an accessory cleaner, and it's really recommended for cleaning your accessories, your bedroom accessories. Well, hubby comes up to me and he says, "Is this supposed to be brown colored?" And I went, "No, it's supposed to be clear, like water with clear soap." So we dumped that and just took one off of my shelf, and we're using that, because it has a lot of antimicrobial properties to it. Oh, of course, you're gonna fog up. I hate this time of the year. I'm always so hot in the car, and there's nothing I can do because I have to defrost my windshield. Sorry. I hate when people ride parallel to each other and then neither one goes faster so that you can move over, and they're both going very slow. Really infuriates me. That person saw me and did the right thing. Oh, excuse me, guys. I haven't eaten, so I'm like kind of hungry, kind of not. I'm trying not to think about it because I'll be fine. I just want to get to work, do what I need to do. Now, I'm going to set off a big red flag as soon as they see me, because first of all, I'm late. Second of all, I'm wearing jeans. Jeans are a no-no Monday through Thursday. Today's Monday. Today's also our busiest day. So they're going to be pissed because I'm quitting on the busiest day. Why do I care so much? What have they done for me? All they have done for me was promoted me to this hell of a position that I didn't really want in the first place. But the manager of customer service now, who used to be my boss in my department, practically begged me to be in this position. I mean, it was sad. He, metaphorically speaking, he did get on all fours. And he laid it out, and I told him, I said, I'm holding out until I can get a team leader position. And he said, well, you know, this is going to build you great skills so that when a team leader position opens, you can apply for it. And he even told me that he got special permission from the higher-ups that if a team leader position opened, I would be allowed to apply within my first year. That didn't make any sense to me then because I didn't think about it, but even though it's still customer service, there was a hiring process involved and a promotion. Therefore, it started my year counter. I'm not allowed to leave this department other than a TL position within and without the department until Thanksgiving. Oh goodness, oh my God, stop it. Speaking of Thanksgiving, I saw on the calendar that today is Columbus Day. Kids are home from school. I'm kind of like meh about, I wanted to get stuff done. I have my account still in the hole. Oh, my party yesterday. Didn't even tell you guys about that. So I went to my mom's house. She had originally had 6 people that RSVP'd. Yes, they were coming. And I was like, yes, this is going to be awesome. Then that was down to 4. And I'm like, well, okay, we could still pull it off with 4. When I got there, she was down to 1. And then while I was there, none. Nobody showed up. Everybody RSVP'd. I mean, yeah. She got to them and they told her that they couldn't make it for various reasons. I mean, everybody had their reason. So my mom rebooked. Oh, this is another reason why I don't like using the defrost, is because you can't, hold on a second. Oh my God. I hate the smell of skunk. Goodness gracious, that was horrible. You smell things when you're on the highway. Will you move over? You're in plenty of good space now. Come on, I have somewhere to be. Oh. I can already see that ahead of me there's a car that's like going molasses slow. I wish I could do this when nobody was watching me. Like go in at, let's see, well, we're open till 10, so I'm not going to go in at 10 o'clock at night, although I could. I still have a bunch of stuff in my desk to get. I have a whole rolling cart with stuff in it. And I want to make sure that I take that home with me, because I can use that for either my crafting supplies, you know, whatever current project I'm working on. I've done that before. Or I could use it for, like, my business. I just haven't decided yet. It's 2 of the top drawers are very skinny, and the 2 bottom drawers are kind of deeper. I got the idea from a team leader that I went to high school with. There's actually a bunch of us here that went to the same high school that know each other. Anyway, I got this thing because she had one. She had one because she told me they kept moving her desk so frequently that she just basically used that to pack her desk in. That way, when she was ready to move, she just had a few things on top of her desk to move, and that. Well, I ended up moving completely into my desk, because I'm a pack rat, and I'm a just-in-case person. So I had everything. The entire pharmacy was in my cubicle. I had an entire kitchen available to me. Like, I had dishes, I had silverware, and I don't know, just various other things. Oh, I had a big container of cough drops all year round. You never know. People get summer colds. I was always the go-to person for medicine whenever our medicine cabinet was empty, because it frequently was. So, I do not remember. See, I'm still having these memory problems, and it's like very, very frustrating. Almost there. We're off the turnpike now. We just got to do a small interchange, which is basically just an on-ramp that becomes an off-ramp. I love this. I guess I'll never see that bridge being completed. Can't believe I'm quitting before the bridge is done. It was supposed to be done in October. Oh wait, it is October. No, I mean September. Oh, I hate oil trucks. The kind that are going to oil the road, you can actually smell them. Hot. It just says hot on the caution sticker. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I could smell that. Ugh. I've been... Ugh. Sorry, guys. This is really difficult to deal with. Maybe I just won't breathe through my nose. We'll try that. Okay. So, this is kind of funny, actually. Kind of not funny. I don't even know how this would be possible because, you don't need to know my personal life. The past couple days, damn it. Past couple days, I've had the most horrific hiccups, like every day. And I don't know if there's anybody else out there that has this, but if there is, please speak up and add your comments because I need support here. Apparently, according to my husband, I am the only one that has hiccups that hurt. Now, I've had hiccups that don't hurt, but mine hurt. Mine hurt in my chest. And, like, the first couple are like, alright, this is annoying. By the 10th one, I'm like practically crying for it to stop. Because it's just that painful. The only time I ever get those is when I'm pregnant. And I've been having some other weird symptoms too, but I don't know. I think my head's just getting messed around with because the doctor that said if she put me on a medicine called Lamictal, which I was not put on, the Lamictal would mess with my contraceptive. However, I did not get put on that medicine. I was put on a different one that she said wouldn't mess with my contraceptive. So maybe it's just messing with my head. Because it's been a while since I've gone through one of these I think I'm pregnant things. But it would be the most ironic thing in the entire world for me to go in there and quit and then turn around and be pregnant. We don't have enough room in our house. Something would have to change. So, hubby's still looking for a job. He actually applied at our local Home Depot, which supports veterans, so I have good hopes with that if they're hiring, and he said their website said they were. So I'm extremely hopeful about that. I just hope he doesn't get stuck with, like, shit jobs. There's this really nice guy that's there that he's a greeter. I don't know if he does anything else. He's older. He wears his veteran's hat. I guess they allow him to do that. And he wears his Home Depot apron. And he's a Vietnam vet. And he's the sweetest guy. When I walk in, my heart just breaks. Because I just, knowing the history and, you know, there are so many Vietnam vets that are just bitter and resentful. There are some that don't want to talk about it, don't want to be acknowledged, and won't wear anything that kind of signifies what they've done and where they've been. And then there are those that are proud, but to the point where they're demanding respect. I was a Vietnam veteran, or whatever the kind of veteran. I mean, I get it. You fought for our country. You sacrificed in some sort of way. But so did my family. I mean, hubby had a stroke when he was 23 years old out on the flight line, active duty Air Force. No, that's not Kuwait or Nam or Korea or even Iraq or Afghanistan. See how many more I can name. But he still signed up fully knowing that this lights out. We're supposed to stop at lights that are out. Okay. We'll just kind of go with the flow. That'll be interesting on the way back. My morals say I just ran a red light. Because you treat them, in our state, you're supposed to treat lights that are out as a stoplight, or stop sign. Just for safety purposes. It's probably true in all states, because it just makes sense. But I'm in a business park, and it's a side street, and hardly any traffic comes out, so they'll probably treat it like a stop sign, and just have to go for it. Oh, that looked like a baby deer. It's so tiny. Baby deers are quick. I need to move over. So, anyway, if I did end up getting pregnant, I could be at a risk for a lot of things. Number one, I can't take the medicine that I am. It's called Depakote. So I would have to go off my meds, which I honestly think wouldn't be that big of a deal if I'm not having to deal with corporate stress. Oh God, alright. Turned into my business park. Now I'm nervous. Last night, I went in on this remote server, and I downloaded any documents that I wanted to save that I was either proud of, or like my resume was up to date, and I saved it on my work computer and not my home computer. So I took care of deleting those. I went through and deleted all of my emails, all of my email folders. All I really would have to do is like an email dump. I'm going to walk around the back of the building so I can go to the lockers first. I'll know right away if they've already decided to fire me because my badge won't work. And if that's the case, I'll be getting back in my car, driving around the front of the building, and having them page for somebody, and that will be a little bit more embarrassing. Let's see, $9.50. I doubt I'll find any parking spaces up. Oh, right there. I'll take it. It's not that close, but it's not unreasonably far, and it's not in the back 40 is what I call it. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. I feel like I'm gonna pee myself. Alright, well, I'll continue this vlog on my way home and let you guys know how it went. And that'll be the final chapter. So we'll see you in just a little bit. So I'm back and I'm pulling out of work right now. It's about 11:05. I spent, let's see, I got here at 9:50. I spent more than an hour then in HR. I got kind of sick when I got here, so I went to, shoot, actually I forgot something. I forgot two things on my list, and I'm not leaving Cranberry until I get them because I'm gonna end up saving my family about $600, and I need to go and take care of this now while it's still fresh in my head, because I didn't check my checklist. I'm just now looking for a place to park. Right there will be good. It's not too far from the lobby. Just have to back up. I didn't make that in too good. Alright, I'll be back again.